So I was at a swim meet over the weekend for my kids, and I had posted something saying that I wanted some puzzles to solve while I was there, and people gave me some great suggestions. And one of them I did not get to while I was there, so I'm going to do it now because it looks really interesting. And so this is called Front Crawl. It's by PjotrV, and I thought it was really cool how we have sort of the waves here, and this is the person, I suppose, or maybe this line and the arrow together are the person, and they're kind of doing the arm out of the water. Either way, I thought it was a cool idea. And maybe this is an anchor under the water over here. I'm not sure. Anyways, I just thought it looked like a fun puzzle, and it was swimming related, so I'm going to do it today. The rules are normal Sudoku rules, normal arrow rules, normal killer rules, and we have palindromes. So the digits on the arrow sum to the circle, digits in the cage is sum to the corner, and these gray lines have to be the same digits in both directions, forward and backwards, and that's it. So I'm going to give it a try now. Link in the description, as usual, if you want to try it yourself, and we'll see how this goes. So let's reset the timer. Okay, so is there anything obvious we can do with the cages? The 1 is not going to... you can't put a 1 in a 12 cage anyways, or an 11 cage. I mean, the 2 restricts the 9 just a little bit, but I mean, 9 has a lot of options already. Same with the 10. I mean, we know these are 6, 7, 8, or 9, because the minimum you can do in 3 cells is 1, 2, and 3, which would sum to 6. So these have to be at least 6. Now, what I'm wondering is these palindromes seem like they have some interesting... So we know these 3 digits are going to be the same as these 3 digits, right? I mean, obviously these 2 are the same, these 2 are the same, but regardless of that, this set of 3 is the same. Which tells us what? And these 2 are the same as those 2. So actually those 5 taken together, these 5 up here are the same as these 5, which then means these 4 have to... yeah, okay, have to be the same as these 4. And obviously this one cannot be the same as any of those 3. Because if you take a number plus some other stuff, you can't get itself unless you're adding 2 zeros, which is not going to work. So these 4 have to equal these 4, and these 3 on the arrow can't be the circle, so they have to be these 3, and that means this one has to be there. And I think we're going to be able to do the same thing down here. With these, and what color should we make this? Let's go gray. And so what that's going to do is, look at this arrow. What's the maximum digit we could put on this arrow? Well, the best you can do is 1, 2, 6 with a 9 there. So the biggest you could put here is a 6. But if these 2 are the same, this is a maximum of 6, this is a minimum of 6, they have to be 6. Which makes this a 1, 2, this is a 9, this is 1, 2, 3, these are 1, 2, 3, and we're off and running. Okay, so this is not a 1, this is not a 6, so this is 7, 8, or 9. Oh, this is not a 1 or a 2, this is a 3, which makes that a 2 and that a 1. Okay, oh, and the 2 here, sees the 1 and the 2. Now, what else can we do with these? So here, oh, well, we know this can't be a 1. So the minimum you can do without a 1 is 2, 3, and 4, which is 9. So they have to be 2, 3, and 4, making that a 9, and that a 9. This is not 2 or 3. That one's not 2. Okay, I wasn't expecting to be able to like disambiguate these digits already. That was kind of crazy. So all right, without 1, 2, or 3, you can't do 1, 9, 2, 8, or 3, 7. This has to be 4, 6, which means that's not 4. Can we get this? If it's not 4 or 6, you could do 9, 2, or 8, 3. Oh, but 2, 9, or 8, 3, it has to have a 2 or a 3. There's a 2 or a 3 there. The cage plus this cell is sort of like a virtual 2, 3 pair, making that a 1. Can we do, maybe we can do, so this can't be 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 6. So it's 5, 7, or 8. Obviously, it can't be 9. Can't put a 9 in a 9 cage. So this would have to have 4, 2, or 1. It can't be 2, so that can't be 7, but it could be 4, 5, or 1, 8, I think. Okay, so what do we do then? These can't be 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6. They're 5, 7, 8, 9. Which means there's a 4 in there somewhere. Oh, and these can't have a 9, so the 9 has to be in these, which means there's a 9 there, because if there's a 9 in here and a 9 up there and a 9 there, it gives us those. Oh, this one can't be 9, which means that can't be 9. There's a 4 in here. So the 4 in this box has to be in one of these, obviously. Can't be there because of the 4 up there. But these two see a 4, which means those two also can't be 4. So those are 4. Oh, well, actually the 4 is there. See that anyways. But I wanted to do it the hard way. So there's 4s in these. I know there's 4s over here. Can we do anything with the 12 cage? Okay, so 9, 3 would have to be in that order. 8, 4 could be either way. 7, 5 could be either. Yeah, okay. Not much there. So is it just normal Sudoku? Yeah, it is normal Sudoku. Look at this. Those 9s put a 9 right there. So this is not a 9, which means that's not a 2. But we now have a 9 up here. Could it be there? I think it could, because you could have 3, 8, and 5, 7 if that was the 9. 9s, 9s. Okay, so not 9s. What can we look at? 1s are down here. There's a 1 in here. In fact, in one of these two. So that puts a 1 on the line up here, and it can't be at the end, so it's got to be in those. Okay, what are these? They can't be 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 9. So they're 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of similar. So these are 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's not 1. Or 6. Or 6, because the 6 down here. Actually, there has to be a 6 in here. Because look at this box. Where can we put a 6? It has to be in this row. Plus that 6 puts a 6 up there. So there's a 6 there, which means these are not 6. Okay, here let's mark that, I guess. And in this box, where can we put a 6? We can't put a 6 here. The 6 has to be in there. So this is not 6. This has to be a 6. Makes that a 6. These are not 6. Okay. So I'm wondering if I need to do some more coloring. I'm actually thinking I'm going to get rid of the coloring I've got because I think we've used all of that, making these equal. I think we've used all of that. So now I want to try and color some of these palindrome cells and see if that gets us anywhere. Those of you that follow my channel will know that I am colorblind, so I'm not always quick to try coloring, but let's see. So the gray can't be in any of those. Could be anywhere there. Okay, this one. Hmm. Not sure. Let's see. So these are 1, 5, 7, 8. That one's not a 1. I was hoping maybe there'd be something with these palindrome cells. So the red is not in there. The red is in one of these. This one can't be any of those. This one can't be there. Not sure. There's got to be something there. There's got to be something with the. All right, let's look at this column. These are 5, 7, and 8. Okay, sounds familiar. So we're getting everywhere. These are 5, 6, 7, and 8 here. So these two, this I don't know. I'm gonna call it yellow. Can't be there. Could it be? I think it could be on the palindrome here, though. Hmm. The red has to be in here. Okay. 3, 4. So these are 5, 7, 8, and 9. This one's not a 9. So the 9 is in there. The 9 is up there. Yeah, we already knew that. What about 3? Do we know anything about 3? Okay, 3. Ah, 3's here. Put a 3 there, and the 2, 3 pair there means there's a 3 right there. Okay, which then puts a 3 down here. There's a 3 in the middle there. Interesting. Okay, so whichever one is here, this digit has to be in there, which then puts it down here. And it also has to be in there because whichever 5, 7, or 8 is here is obviously not in this. Let's make this. I don't know. We'll say. I think that's blue. I'm gonna say blue and yellow. If that's wrong, just go with that. Uh, so this blue digit obviously can't be the same as the yellow. So whatever it is, where is it going to be in this row? It's got to be in one of those 3. So this blue digit has to be the gray, purple, or orange. And then it also has to be down here. So this one has to be up here. In there. It's in here then. And it's down here, and it can't be on the palindrome. So this blue can't be on the palindrome there because it's on the palindrome over here. Does that mean anything for us, though? Not really sure. Okay, and so then it has to, right, it has to be in the palindrome, so it has to be here. No, not sure. Not sure. These have to be, so the yellow has to be up there. And just wondering, can the yellow be on, can it be there? think it can, unfortunately. Seven, eight. Okay. Ah, okay. I feel like I'm stalling out. I'm treading water is what I'm doing. I'm treading water. Okay, so there's some sort of normal Sudoku that we're missing, I feel like. Or it's coloring, and I'm just not seeing which thing to color. Okay, these are 4, 5, 7, 8. They can't be 9 because they have the 9 down here. These are 4, 5, 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay. So we've got that. These two, I'm running out of colors to use here. We'll do a darker gray, I guess. These two, so it can't be there. It's got to be one of these 3. If it's 4, it would have to be there. Otherwise, it's the blue or the yellow. But the blue has to be on this palindrome. So the gray cannot be blue. Right, the gray cannot be blue because it would force a 5, 7, or 8 up there. So the gray cannot be blue. So the gray has to be one of these 2, which is up there. Oh, or if it was a 4, it could be there. Shoot. If it's a 4, it's there. Otherwise, yeah, it could still be a 5, 7, 8 and be in either one of those. But it goes up there. So the gray, but the gray could still be yellow. Would have to be there. The gray was yellow. Would have to be there. And down here. I feel like I'm missing something obvious that I should be seeing. This can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4. Could be 5. Can't be 6, 7, 8. Of course, 5, 7, 8. Why wouldn't it be 5, 7, 8? That's our options everywhere. This one can't be 4. It's also 5, 7, 8. So we've got 4. This is 4, 5, 7, 8. 4, 5, 7, 8. Am I just gonna have to color all of these 4, 5, 7, 8s? I think I might have to. We know there's a 3 in here. Problem is I'm not really sure where. So 1 in there. There's the 1 and the 6. Look at this. The 1 and the 6 in this box are both forced into there because the 1 and the 6 here. 1, 6. So this is 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's gonna help, I think, because now we've got these 4. There was too many different options there. We've got 5, 7, 8. So there's an 8 or a 9 in here with a 2 or a 3. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the coloring that we did and start coloring. Let's go this way, that way, that way. Okay, and so then like that. So this will be the other one. Let's go that color. No, that's too. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to do 4 colors that I can distinguish easily. So we know the light gray has to be over here. And right there. So the light gray. Oh, right. And so the light gray can't be the 4. The light gray has to be there. Or it could be the 9. No, it can't be 9. These can't be 9. The light gray has to be in here. I'm just coloring 5, 7, 8, and 9 at this point, essentially. So that's the wrong. This needs to be 1. So, okay, so that's the light gray. So this is not light gray. This is not light gray. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. That has to be up here. be any of these. Can't be there. So it has to be one of these three. It's not as good as I was hoping for. It can't be on any of the... Oh, so it has to be this one, because it can't be on this palindrome. So it can't be there. So it's got to be that one. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. It's limiting it. That gives us the gray there. So it can't be in here. It has to be one of those four. Okay, so it's not super limited, but we do have quite a few boxes where we have identified the light gray. So now let's look at the other. So 5, 7, and 8, and 9. Oh, 5, 7, 8, 9. So the 9, right, the light gray can't be 9, but this one has to be the purple or the yellow. Okay, so let's think about yellow. If the 9 is yellow, and this, we know this can't be 9 then. We can say that. We already knew that anyways, because the 9 had to be here, but anyways. So the 9 is either yellow or purple. If it's yellow, that puts a 9 up there. Doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It takes the 9 out of there, actually. Puts it in one of those two. Okay, if it's purple, then it puts the 9 in the 11 cage. Okay, let's continue with our coloring. So we know this orange color has to be, it can't be 9. Yes, and so since we have the light gray right here, 5, 7, 8, and 9 are obviously 4 digits. Light gray here. The other ones from the 5, 7, and 8, the other two, have to be in here. And so the orange has to be in here, but it can't be there. So the orange has to be one of these, which is then one of those. Orange can't be in here, so it has to be there, which means this is not orange. So that gives us the location of the orange. Okay, orange, it's up here. It's not in there, so it has to be down here, and like we said, it can't be the 9. So it has to be one of those. I think it could be any of those, couldn't it? Okay, but we do know that the orange is the end of the palindrome here. So that's useful. So purple then, let's look at purple. The problem is purple can be 9. So these are the options for purple, which would then be either here or up there. Okay, so it's either, if it's 9, it's there. If it's not, then it's here. If it's not 9, I'm gonna. Okay, I want to color purple as if it's not 9, just for a minute. I want to see what happens. So we get that. We know it's down here. It's not over there, so it has to be on this one. This has to be purple and orange. It has to be in here then. Which would actually make this a 4. Purple and orange. Could be any of those though, couldn't it? It also has to be in here. Actually, no, because that can be... Does purple have to be in there? Anyways, hold on. Let's go back for a second. Purple. Where does purple go in this column? Because orange is there. Purple can't be in these, can't be down here. Purple has to be in this cage. And therefore, purple is not on the palindrome. Where is purple going to go in this row? It can't be orange. It can't be gray. It can't be on this palindrome. It can't be 2, 3, or 4. It can't be 6. Purple is 9. Purple is 9. 9 is purple. Therefore, this is not 9. This is 9. It's purple. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. All right, so this one is... Oh, this one can't be orange. Because it's... Oh, no, it can't. It can't, because the gray can be either one of these. Yeah. Okay, but the one that's not orange or gray, that's a 5, 7, or 8, is... Here, hold on. Is the yellow color. Is that even the same color that I used? I can't even remember now. We're going to say that's the same color as that. Apologies if it's not. So, okay, and so we know there's a 9 in the cage up here, so it has to be 9, 2. That's not the purple one. 9, 2, so that gives us the 3 there. Okay. That was tricky. Some good coloring there. Interesting patterns and reactions, or interactions there. So, okay, so the 2, so now we can't put a 9, 3 in here. It's got to be 8, 4, 7, 5. And we can't have an orange. Okay, let's continue with our coloring. So the yellow has to be on here. Or green, yellow, green. I don't know what color that is. Which then has to be up here, but it could be in a few places. Be down here. It's got to be in these. So these two. Oh, but it could be that one. No, it can't. It can't because it's down here. This has to be. Oh yeah, this can't be 4. I actually should have seen that earlier. So this is the 4. This is not 4. This is 4. Okay. There we go. So these are the 3. The green, orange, and gray. I think it's probably green, not yellow. I've been calling it yellow. So these are the green and the orange. So green or orange is up here with the gray. The other one is here with the 6. This is 5, 7, or 8 because it's gray. I want to figure out which one is which here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So this is 4, 8, or 5, 7. So can it have... can this have 2 of 5, 7? Could it be 5, 7? That's a good question. If it had 2 of them... Well, if this is 5, 7, or 8, that's our... Wait, the gray can't be here. Oh, but the gray can be anywhere up here, can't it? The gray can be any of those. We need to have one more. Yellow has to be, or green has to be in here. Because we've got gray and orange, and we need to have one more of the 5, 7, and 8. And we've got it colored there. So it has to be in here. So we've got 2. Gray can be up here. So gray would have to be there if this is not a 4. And if gray is there, could we put green in there? We could. Green could be there, or it could be these 2. So you could do 5, 7, I think. Unfortunately. Okay. So what do we need to see? Oh, we've got 5, 7, and 8 across here. Look, that has to be, that's our 5, 7, 8. So these are 2, 3, and 9. Oh, and the 9 goes there. Just normal Sudoku stuff, like usual. Always an issue. So I'm going to color that purple, even though I don't really need to. All right, so the 2 and the 3 there. We've got 5, 7. These are 1, 3, 4, and 6, I believe. Yeah, because we've got the 5, 7, 8 triple there. Ah, the 7 has to be in here, so this can't be 7. Something. But these can't be 4. The 4 is in one of those. Ah, the 4 is in one of these, which makes this a 6 and a 4. These are not 6. This is 6. 1, 3, 4. 5, 7, 8 here means these are also 1, 3, and 4. That one's not 1. The 1 has to be in there. The only way this can be 4... no, you can have 4 there if this was 4 and 8 that way. If this is 5, 7, 8, that's a 1. This is a 4. One, 4, 5, 7, 8. This is a 2 or a 3. Look at this column. Where can we put 2? We've got a 2 and a 3, or a 3 there. The other one has to be here, and it has to be the 3 because of the 2. Which gives us 1, 4. That's what we needed. Okay. This is 3. This is 4 and 1. This is not 4, 8 because of the 4 there. This is 5 or 7. Okay, so the 8 has to be here because of the 5, 7 there. In fact, these are the orange and the gray. The green has to be this one, the 5, 7, 8 there. This has to be the green. This is therefore a 1 and is not green. This is 1 and not green. This is not a 1. The green has to be 5 or 7. It also has to be 5 or 8. It has to be 5. Gives us a 7 there, which is going to be orange or gray, and it can't be orange, so it must be gray. So the grays are 7s, which is going to be there. One more over here and down there. This is the gray. This one is not gray. Oop. Not gray. It's not a 7 or a 5. It's an 8. The 8s have to be the oranges. Let's see. This can't be, so this is 5 and 8. The 8 there gives us 5 and 8. And I know my coloring is not updated, but you know what? I don't care. This is 5 and 6. 6, 5. 2 and 8. There we go. 3. 4 and 6. Let's see. So the 3 there is going to give us 2 and 3. The 2 will give us the 4 and the 2. The 4 will give us 6 and the 4. The 6 will give us the 1 and the 6. And oh no, what did I do? Oh, I just missed one. Okay. There we go. Looks good to me. Timer stopped. Whew, I was worried I made a mistake there, but I just forgot to fill in a digit. So, which, I mean, you could argue is a mistake. But, yeah, there you go. That was Front Crawl by PjotrV. Very fun. Really neat interactions with the palindromes here. And forcing this digit down there and these 3 up there. And the same thing down below. And then, yeah, I'd be interested to know if someone did it without coloring, how you disambiguated all the 5, 7s, and 8s there. There might have been another way to do it, but I wasn't seeing it. So a lot of fun. Cool puzzle. Let me know how you guys did in the comments down below. And make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with another puzzle. Thanks.